It's your girl Lisa. Welcome to Lisa Lesson. I am so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're alive. This is your week. This is your day. You have the rest of the week. You have today to set up your entire week and to set your goals and to figure out the mission and All right. So, what did you guys learn this week? I actually want to know. I'm actually very interested. Good morning, whoever's watching. And so I would love to learn what it is that you're learning. Because I need people to talk to me in these threads. You know what I mean? This is a live show. So if y'all could talk to me and ask me questions, vice versa, I would love that. I want to make it more interactive. So let me know what you guys have learned this week. I've learned a couple of things, but something that's really on my heart today. It's a little scary to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. So what I learned is sometimes mistakes can be your friend. And I was fighting with myself. I'm like, is that a mistake or something? Is it mistake versus a bad decision, or is a mistake, right? But I think a mistake happens when it's a mistake. You do it by accident. So accidents can be your friend. Sometimes a mistake can propel you to move forward in the direction that you would have never taken on your own. That step that you're too afraid to take, and somebody might have put your name in by accident, by mistake, and it changes your world. And little did that person know that that mistake could change your world in the positive, right? So don't be afraid of mistakes. They can sometimes propel you to do things that you would have never done or taken a risk to go for. Usually for the next step of whatever it is, whatever goal you're trying to make, sometimes it takes that mistake for you to be like, oh, well, we're here now, so we're just gonna move forward. Good morning, Tim. How are you? Ooh, the greater the sacrifice made, the greater the future created. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you for that. Okay, so also, when you make a mistake, if you did the mistake, we're human, guys. Don't beat yourself up for it. Figure out the solution. Figure out what you're going to do next. Figure out how to fix it or propel whatever it is that you mistakenly pushed forward. Oh man. Don't beat yourself up for it. You're only human. Okay. Sometimes in mistakes you can hurt people, but sometimes that's temporary, and they wake up and they realize it was actually a great thing. Sometimes. Also sometimes God literally places you in a situation that you're powerless to change in order for you to give him the control. Bruh. Yes, because I feel that way right now. It feels very uncomfortable. And then also, as a woman, I've noticed that we tend to apologize a lot for things. Even if you did something to us, we'll be like, oh, sorry. And I really do not like that. Even when other women say sorry to me, I'm like, don't apologize. You're being who you are, and you don't have to be apologetic for it. And I really do believe in that. But at the same time, it's okay to apologize if you made a mistake or if you hurt someone. I'm going to say that again. It's okay to apologize if you hurt someone or if you made a mistake. There is power in that, because it takes a very, not a powerful human, but it takes a human that's in touch with humanity in order to apologize. That also shows that you can humble yourself and realize that you made a mistake. And that's a good leader. Somebody who can actually take, what's the word? I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm losing the word right now. Whatever. So yeah, that's what I've learned. I've learned that this week that your mistakes can be your friends. I've also learned to know your self-worth and not to be afraid to ask for that from others. And what do I mean? So I was asked to do a job, and normally my rate is one thing, but time has passed. I've also gained more experience, and I asked for a higher rate. And I was talking to my boy about it before I even asked for that rate, and he's like, no. You need to ask for this and this. And as women, we're usually taught, okay, well, just ask for this and hopefully they'll give that to you. And, you know, I say this a lot, but I feel like not all men, but a lot of the population for men, they get taught that you ask for usually more than what you thought you could have ever actually gotten, and then some. And they usually get granted that. So I did that, and I actually got granted more than what I would have normally asked for. And that made me proud. It made me realize that you have to know your self-worth and let others understand your self-worth. Don't try to minimize or make your light shine smaller because you're afraid to ask for more when you know that there is more in you, right? If you bring something to the table that others don't, hello, that's your gift. Don't be afraid to ask more. Ask for more. That being said, what else? Okay, don't get overwhelmed. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about. I normally around this time, this is a week before my show, and normally if I have a show the week before, it's like I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, people are canceling on me, da 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 da. And the more I'm getting to do this, I'm realizing, yo, that could be the biggest blessing of all. And I'm starting to realize, like, you need to just relax. Sometimes when things happen that way, it can be the greatest thing that ever happened. And then also sometimes you need to just relax. Things are going to happen the way they happen. And that's just what it is. And not only that, you get better with each time. So that's what I'm learning. I'm learning mistakes can propel you forward. I'm learning that you don't need to get overwhelmed with things because they're going to happen the way they happen. And you could do some things to help that, but you know, life happens and that's okay. And also know your worth as a human, as a person, whatever color you are, whatever gender you are, know your worth. That's what I learned this week, guys. I hope this helps you. It helps me having to think about the lessons that I learned each week, so I appreciate you viewing. And I also ask that you tell me what you're learning this week, whether it's something super small that may be a seed for somebody else. Like, you have no idea what your words can do for others. I'm learning that so much. And so, yeah, please talk to me, talk to other people that are on this thread. Please follow me on YouTube. Please follow me on IG. For those who don't know what IG is, it is Instagram. Please, please, please buy tickets to School for Legends. It is happening in New York City on March 18th, this Sunday, 2018 at 7 p.m. Buy your tickets, please. It would mean the world to me. It's supporting a fellow artist. It's supporting a dreamer. And for all of you who are dreamers, you know that support is kind of key. So please do that. If you don't live in New York and you know people that live in New York, please buy them tickets. Let them know, hey, this show is going to be dope. I want to support it. And Lisa, please go. All right. Love, peace, chicken grease. You look so amazing. Oh, you so intelligent. Ooh, you so intelligent. Oh, but man, you look real smart. Look at you. Wow, you're going to change the world this week. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. I just want to give you a big fat hug. That's it. I'll see you next Monday. Bye, guys.